lingering longer would have meant increased conflict with the Taliban. Afghanistan war has proven costly. According to Brown University's cost of war study, about 47,000 civilians and 2,400 U.S. servicemen died in the 20-year battle. According to the United Nations, civilian fatalities in Afghanistan reached record levels in the first half of 2021, making the final years of the fight among the bloodiest. According to a Reuters IPSOS survey issued on Monday, most Americans disapprove of Biden's handling of the U.S. exit from Afghanistan. Still, just 20% thought he deserved the most blame for the current state of the war.
And also, Africans in the diaspora, what actions did the United Nations take to honor people of African descent recently?
The United Nations celebrated the first ever International Day of People of African Descent on Tuesday, recognizing the immense contributions of the African diaspora in every field of human endeavor. In his inaugural speech, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called for a more profound commitment to achieving the promise of equality, justice, and dignity for everyone. It is a long overdue acknowledgement of the terrible injustice and systematic discrimination that people of African origin have faced for centuries and continue to face today, said the Secretary General. And it is an urgent call to action for everyone, everywhere, to commit to rooting out the evil of racism, he added. In the Americas alone, more than 200 million people identified as being of African descent. Millions more are located in areas other than Africa. They are among the poorest and most disadvantaged populations, according to the UN, whether they are descendants of victims of the transatlantic slave trade or recent migrants. The International Day was established by a resolution passed by the United Nations General Assembly in December last year. The goal was to encourage greater recognition and appreciation for the rich heritage, culture, and contribution of people of African descent to the development of countries, as well as to promote respect for persons of African descent, human rights, and basic freedom. This is our breaking news for tonight. Thank you for having me on Focal Point. Good night.
Well, thank you, Ms. Akano, for your contribution to this edition of Focal Point, and good night to you as well. Until next time. Now, a counter-terrorism expert in Germany said a serious